The Battle of Megiddo, circa 1500 BC, is one of the most prominent battles in ancient history, as it witnessed a conflict between the Egyptian pharaohs and the forces of the Canaanites. This battle took place in northern Palestine and was the result of the ongoing tensions between Egyptian control and Canaanite influence in the region. The battle reflects the importance of Megiddo as a strategic center in regional conflicts and its impact on the course of history. The atmosphere is tense between the Egyptians and the Canaanites, as Egypt, under the rule of the 18th dynasty, sought to expand its influence in the Levant and assert its control over important trade routes. The Canaanites, due to their geographical location, represented a major challenge. The Egyptians began preparing their army, using advanced war tactics, including the use of war chariots. The commander of the Egyptian army was Ramses II, who prepared himself to confront the Canaanites and lead the battle successfully. On the other hand, the Canaanites were prepared to defend their lands. They were led by local kings who had gathered to face the Egyptian threat. They relied on their good knowledge of the terrain and their ability to navigate rough terrain. The battle began on a sunny morning, with Egyptian and Canaanite forces clashing on the plain of Megiddo. The Canaanites used traditional battle formations, while the Egyptians tried to use their chariots to control the battlefield. The battle saw fierce fighting, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. The Canaanites used guerrilla warfare tactics, making it difficult for the Egyptians to defeat them. The Egyptian soldiers had difficulty advancing due to the Canaanite tactics. The Egyptians used advanced tactics such as surprise attacks and tight organization. Ramses II tried to direct his forces intelligently, trying to use chariots to hit weak points in the enemy ranks. At the height of the fighting, the Canaanite forces began to feel exhausted, while the Egyptians maintained their organization. The calculated strategies of the Egyptian commanders helped to regain control of some strategic points. The Egyptians took advantage of the geographical terrain to their advantage. They launched attacks from the surrounding hills, which gave them an advantage in the fighting, while the Canaanites, trying to defend their lands, had difficulty adapting to the new circumstances. As the battle progressed, the Canaanite forces began to gradually withdraw as a result of the constant pressure from the Egyptian army. The continuous fighting led to the depletion of the Canaanite human resources. Ramses II took advantage of the decisive moment and led a sweeping attack against the Canaanites, which led to the collapse of their organization and the fall of many Canaanite leaders in the battle. The Egyptian army was able to take control of Megiddo. After the battle, Ramses II declared his victory, which helped expand Egypt's influence in the Levant.